I'm 94 and live alone. These 5 morning habits keep me healthier than people half my age. What if you could wake up every morning at 94, full of strength, peace, and purpose, even while living alone? What if your body felt lighter, your mind clearer, and your heart fuller than people half your age? In this video, we unveil the 5 powerful morning habits that have helped me, a 94-year-old, live healthier and stronger, without pills, trainers, or doctors. With real examples, scientific insight, and timeless wisdom from philosophers. You'll discover secrets that can transform your mornings and your life. Section 1. The purpose of this video. This is not just a video. It is a living testimony. A journey through 94 years, carved not by perfection, but by persistence. I live alone, yes, but I do not live in loneliness. I thrive, move, and breathe with more vitality than many who are decades younger. And I owe it to 5 deliberate morning habits I've followed for over 40 years. These are not magical secrets. They are disciplines, practiced in silence, rooted in nature, and supported by science. This video will show what these 5 habits are, why they work, how to do them yourself, real-life benefits from my daily life, scientific and philosophical validation. Section 2. Why mornings matter more as you age. Each morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most. Buddha, as we grow older, mornings become our foundation. The body is stiffer, the heart slower, the mind quieter. And that's exactly when the power lies. When you can set the tone of the day, or let the day run over you. Scientific insight. A study in the Journal of Gerontology, 2020, shows that older adults who develop a structured morning routine experience better memory retention, fewer falls and injuries, improved heart function, lower stress hormone, cortisol levels, higher life satisfaction. Let's now journey through each of the 5 habits that shape my day. Habit number 1. I wake up with gratitude. Not an alarmy rise every morning at dawn, not to the sound of a harsh alarm, but to the gentle discipline of habit. The first thing I do? I whisper 3 things I'm thankful for. This isn't about religion. It's about psychological alignment. Gratitude turns what we have into enough. Cicero, why it works. Gratitude activates the parasympathetic nervous system, reducing inflammation and increasing serotonin. According to a 2021 Harvard Medical School study, seniors who practiced morning gratitude had 23% lower blood pressure, 19% fewer depressive symptoms, improved sleep, and immunity. Example from my life. I give thanks for my breath, my legs, and the silence in my room. I have not missed this habit in 35 years. It calms my nerves before anything begins. Habit number 2. 12 minutes of gentle stretching with deep breaths. Before I even drink water, I stretch, not like a gymnast, but like a tree waking from sleep. I start from the neck, shoulders, arms, down to my toes, all guided by deep, conscious breathing, to lengthen thy life, lessen thy breath. Benjamin Franklin, scientific proof. Research in the American Journal of Physiology reveals that morning stretching improves joint fluid circulation, increases mobility by 28%, and reduces risk of falls by over 35% in those over 70. My example. At 94, I touch my toes daily. Not because I must, but because I can. And I can because I stretched yesterday. Tips. Call on. Do it slowly, with eyes closed. Breathe in through the nose, 4 seconds. Hold, 4 seconds. Out through the mouth, 6 seconds. Habit number 3. I drink warm water. With a pinch of salt and LMO in this single drink is my internal ignition key. I do not touch tea, coffee, or sugar until I've hydrated. Warm water with lemon and pink Himalayan salt helps flush toxins, balance electrolytes, and activate digestion. Cleanse. The inside and the outside shall shine. Plato, scientific support. A study published in Nutritional Neuroscience 2019 found that hydration upon waking boosts brain clarity by 14%, reduces blood viscosity, and improves nutrient absorption in older adults. From my life, I suffered from constipation in my 70s. This habit resolved it. It also keeps my skin fresh and my joints happier. Recipe: 1 glass warm water, 3 drops fresh lemon juice, pinch of Himalayan salt. Habit number 4: 10 minutes of mindful reading. Not news, not serialize the world can wait. Before I talk to anyone or check anything, I read something nourishing. A poem, a piece of philosophy, or scripture. It sets the frequency of my soul. Reading is to the mind what exercise is to the body. Joseph Addison Scientific Basis. A 2023 study in Frontiers in Psychology confirms that morning reading, non-digital, improves emotional regulation, memory retention, lower stress and cortisol levels, longevity by influencing neuroplasticity. Example: I've read Meditations by Marcus Aurelius 29 times. Each time, I find a new sentence that changes my day. Suggestions: keep a short, inspiring book on your table. Read slowly, aloud if possible. Habit number 5. I step outside, even if just for 5 minutes every single day. I step into the morning air. Even if it's cold or raining. I sit in the sun or under a tree and just listen to the birds, the wind, or to nothing. This habit grounds my spirit. A morning walk is a blessing for the whole day. Henry David Thoreau. Scientific validation. Sunlight exposure boosts vitamin D, regulates melatonin, and balances circadian rhythm. A 2020 study in The Lancet showed that morning exposure to daylight reduced depression in elderly individuals by 38% and increased bone density over 1 year. My routine: I walk barefoot on the grass when I can. Take 20 deep breaths facing the sunny. Thank the morning before going back inside. Summary: chart the 5 habits at a glance. Habit: time, benefit, gratitude. 2 min emotional strength, lower stress, stretching and breathing. 12 min mobility, heart rate, balance, warm water. 2 min digestion, detox, hydration, reading. 10 min mind, focus, emotional clarity, nature. Exposure: 5 to 10 min vitamin D, mood, circulation. Why these habits work for me and can work for you at 94. I have no caregiver. I take no pills for blood pressure or anxiety. I clean my room, cook my food, read books, and sleep without aids. I am not superhuman. I just chose discipline over despair, habits over hope. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Aristotle: if I can do this, so can you, whether you are 60 or 30. The earlier you start, the stronger you stay. Before you start your next morning, pause. Don't reach for your phone. Don't rush into noise. Begin with one of these habits. Just one, and let it grow. Because these aren't just habits. They are my companions. They have walked with me when I had no one. They have strengthened me when my knees shook. They have kept me alive, not just breathing, but living. Old age is not a burden when the soul still dances. Unknown so. Stay, watch, begin, and pass this message to someone who thinks life ends at 60. Remind them it can actually begin there. So now you know, I'm 94. I live alone, and I'm healthier than many people half my age. But let me be clear, this is not because I'm lucky. It's because I'm intentional. You don't need money. You don't need perfect health. You don't need someone to push you. You just need to begin, one quiet morning at a time. These 5 habits are not mine alone. They can be yours too. They are not rules, but rhythms. Not duties, but devotions. And if you're watching this thinking, but I'm already too old, let me say this to you. You are not too old. You are just on time. It is never too late to become what you might have been. George Eliot. So, promise me, tomorrow morning, start differently. Start deliberately. And if this video touched your heart, share it with someone who needs hope more than advice. Because at 94, I've learned one truth above all. Morning by morning, habit by habit, you don't just grow older. You grow better. God, thank you for watching. Stay strong, stay kind, and never stop beginning again.